Hello and welcome, friends. Today we will discuss the real-world performance of Pakistan Air Force's J-10C aircraft and the Fatah series rocket systems, beyond just their on-paper capabilities and the claims made about them. In addition, we will also discuss some important sensors of the J-10C, including its weapons and radar, the true potential of 1.6 million startup handles, its loopholes, and especially the forces using it, can only be truly assessed in the real battlefield. That is, if the claims made about an aircraft or any other weapon regarding certain systems and capabilities have proven to be effective and what their performance has been during a real war. This is actually the performance that not only shows the nature and capabilities of the forces using this weapon and system, but also the capabilities of this weapon and its various angles can be assessed properly. And on this basis, experts describe the strengths and weaknesses of the capabilities of this system or weapon. Similarly, the performance of these weapons on the battlefield, particularly in terms of how they are acquired, determines whether they are considered important or not, especially when the enemy is also formidable and possesses all kinds of defensive and offensive weapons. It is in such situations that these weapon systems either truly prove their worth or turn out to be nothing more than paper tigers. Meanwhile, the countries looking to purchase them also make up their minds based on this very factor. No doubt, one of the main reasons for the global demand for American weapons is their successful use on various fronts. The performance these weapons have demonstrated over the years after being used in different wars has played a key role in establishing the capability of these weapon systems. However, in the recent Pakistan-India standoff, it was seen for the first time that both air forces deployed our fourth-plus generation, or as some call them, 5th-generation fighter aircraft against each other, and that too in such large numbers. In such a scenario, whichever side managed to demonstrate superior performance is now being widely discussed, and this conversation will likely continue for many years to come. Certainly, the real combined performance of the various weapons and systems used by Pakistan and India will also impact their export orders in the future. Many of the weapons and systems developed by China are considered on paper to be on par with numerous Western competitors. And in recent times, many of these weapons have not only been preferred over Russian ones, but have also been regarded as highly capable on paper. However, prior to the recent tensions between Pakistan and India, these weapons had not been used in any real combat scenario. In the past, however, JF-17 Thunder Block Warbaz and Block II aircraft have been successfully used by the Pakistan Air Force against India as well as against Iran. However, several other weapons and systems bought, including GTC aircraft, PL-15 long-range air-to-air missiles, and Chinese-made surface-to-air missile systems such as LY-80, HQ-9, and HQ-16 had never been deployed or used in an actual battlefield before this. In the recent tensions, this was the first time that these Chinese-made weapon systems, particularly the GDC and PL-15, were put to the test, allowing their on-paper capabilities to be utilized and their effectiveness to be observed in a real combat scenario. Prior to this, neither China nor any other export customer had ever actually used these weapons in a real war combined fire scenario. Many critics have continued to raise questions about the effectiveness of Chinese-made weapons and systems, citing the fact that, until now, these weapons and systems had never been used in a real scenario outside of training. However, during the recent Pakistan-India tensions, the Pakistan Air Force and other armed forces units not only successfully demonstrated the deployment of these weapons and systems, as well as the development of their tactics and training, but these Chinese weapons and systems also had the opportunity to prove their on-paper capabilities in a real combined scenario. According to media reports, so far during this period of tension, China's JDC fighter aircraft have not only been successfully deployed but have also proven the effectiveness of their passive sensors such as IRST and their long-range air-to-air missiles, the PL-15. At the same time, this aircraft has also outperformed its rival, the Rafale fighter aircraft, which observers and especially Western military analysts consider a 4.5 generation aircraft and a highly capable fighter jet. Since the air battle between Pakistan and India was fought primarily in a beyond visual range scenario, it can certainly be expected that the J-10C's onboard radar was not used. Instead, its passive sensors, such as the IRST or Network-Oriented Warfare through Data Link, were successfully employed. In addition, the capability of the PL-15 long-range air-to-air missile against the Rafale fighter jet has also proven to be quite effective and jam-proof against the European aircraft's defensive aid systems. These Chinese-made air-to-air missiles have successfully managed to engage the Rafale fighter jet at long range. According to our understanding, there will certainly be an increase in interest from other export customers in the coming period for the J-10C fighter aircraft, and undoubtedly, those air forces that are planning to induct 4.5 generation and highly capable aircraft into their fleets will not only evaluate its recent performance, but may also consider it for the future. Friends, if you want to know the development history of the J-10 fighter aircraft and details about its on-paper capabilities, we have already uploaded a comprehensive video on this topic on our channel some time ago. By watching it, you will have the opportunity to learn about all the on-paper capabilities of this fighter aircraft and to compare them with its performance in real combat scenarios. Friends, in addition, the Chinese HQ-9 and HQ-9B medium to long-range and very long-range surface-to-air missile systems have also been quite successful in proving their capabilities during this period of tension. The Pakistan Armed Forces deployed these surface-to-air missile systems in various areas where it has been reported that these systems not only shot down an Indian Air Force fighter aircraft, but also successfully demonstrated the interception of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile fired by the Indian Air Force, as well as the air-launched Scalp-PEG subsonic cruise missile, which possesses stealth characteristics. We will be sharing more details with you about the successful deployment and performance of additional weapons in upcoming videos, step by step. However, according to the information available so far, in addition to LY-80, that is HQ-16, and HQ-9, the HQ-9B, surface-to-air missile system has also proven its effectiveness on many occasions. Friends, in addition to these Chinese weapons and systems, Pakistan's locally produced Fatah series guided multi-launch rocket systems have also been used for the first time in a real combat scenario. Here, the Fatah-I guided multi-launch rocket system, developed by Global Industrial and Defense Solutions, reportedly struck its targets at a distance of 140 kilometers at Dimaziste, while it is also believed that the Fatah-II system was successfully used during this period of tension, with its on-paper range stated to be 400 kilometers. Friends, according to visuals shared on social media, the on-paper capability of the Fatah guided multi-launch rocket systems, referred to as shoot and score, was successfully demonstrated during this period of tension. In addition, the visuals show these rockets heading towards their targets at high speed. Meanwhile, many of them have successfully hit their targets, demonstrating their effectiveness against air defense systems. Although more information about these systems being targeted will become available in the coming period in this was also an opportunity for these systems to be used for the first time in a real combat scenario. Certainly in the future, there will be increased interest from export customers regarding these weapons and systems, and they will definitely evaluate their performance. It should be noted that in the South Asian region, the HATF series guided multiple launch rocket systems are not only the longest range guided multiple launch rocket systems in the area, but they also use dual pulse rocket motors. This not only enables them to strike targets at long range, but also allows them to achieve high speed and maneuverability during the terminal phase. We hope that through this video, you had the opportunity to learn a lot about the on-paper capabilities of various weapon systems and their use in real combat scenarios. We'll see you in the next video. Remember us in your prayers. Allah Hafiz. Long live Pakistan.